Roots man.
Listen to me. Oh yeah. Listen, my brothers.
Roots man.
Listen to me. You better listen, my brothers.
Roots man.
Roots man, roots man, roots man. You better know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. Your labor fails to bring forth fruits. Yet each day you're calling out for roots. Each day your cry is love and peace. But still you're acting like a wild beast. Roots man, roots man. You better know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. Why pretend you are an upright man when you're working from the devil's plan? Why let your people cry instead of lifting your head high? Roots man, roots man. You better know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. What are you really defending? Could it be that you're only pretending? Now is the time to start from the very root and try to be a better youth. And try to be a better youth. Roots man, roots man. You better know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. Roots man, roots man.
Yes, greetings. Things and times stay with you. And I think so we're going to be just a short time because my script, no script. Let them people them know I said analytical is not we, you know. We run that. Come again.
La da 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 da. Whoa, oh, oh. This world that we are in.
Yes. It seems a whole heap of controversy. I go straight into somewhere. We see the whole heap of controversy and a lot of talking and everything, and a lot of humbug and everything about some I won't call them artists, you know, some people them that come out and do a thing, and then some people have said this and some people have said that. But you see, there's a man, you know, that throw a lot of stones and lot of statements about Muslims and Islam and everything. See? And I did say on this program, you know, take care of your house, because if you throw stones, you know, say, and you have glass house, a wrong move. And Islam, we not validate that. It's Allah sponsor that give we that, whether you want to accept it or not, you know. And we have the rights and the rights for that. And we have a prophet. The world have a prophet called Muhammad. Peace and blessing on the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to mankind, whether you accept that or not. So we don't go around try to validate ourselves. You see? And if I did have that conversation with you, we would have said that to you straight away. Because I don't validate myself constantly. See? After you don't lose your way in a nonsense. See? So here how me put it, I did say, how is it, yeah, that Rasta gave up the line of Judah, you know, for King James. How is Rasta validate themselves with Bible? How Rasta come out of the hills, come out of serious destitution, come out of all form of oppression and say, not deal with Babylon and not dealing with these people. And then you make the people them thing become the thing that you work with. And the I them say them chad Rastafari. The I them say them understand the liberty of Rastafari. Rastafari never come out to no Caucasian liberty. So what I was saying and projecting is to say, yo, mind how you chat about Muslims and Islam, you know. Take care of yourself. Try to throw a rock stone and aspersions over this side. Love it. You understand? And ask yourself and others, how did you give up the Lion of Judah? Hear what I'm saying now? The Lion of Judah for King James. See? Because the Lion of Judah is the last remnants from Muhammad, from that to Muhammad on this earth. Two truths, full truth. I'm going to part company with the Lion of Judah. Stop with the figurehead businessman. You understand? Because then you have the behavior, the mannerisms, and the authentication. See? That me I say. Right? So let me go to my brethren them. Come Pablo and Aris Sleepy Crucial Andy.
La da 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 da. Whoa, oh, oh.
And you know what happens with some people, like I'll know, it's money. It's money, and European people them allege fame. People them want to get on billboard. People them want to get on TV show. People them want, they want all those things. You understand? So it appeared to those people who were telling us, load the youth them and all these things, is that is something them themselves wanted. That's why them tell we load them. Load them what? It's to educate them, help them, support them, inform them. And since that never happened, and other people come and try to show reggae artists, the roots and culture artists, back way. Or you think the music from that sector get suppressed? Because them people was allowed in by you all. And them come with their decadence and their nastiness and everything, and then them suppress the roots and culture. And just because they market them allow Bob Marley to be a figure, I don't feel contented with that. Ignorant stuff that can you understand the ideology of the people. And you behave like say when I don't know them. Which know them. And even we who live here, some of us here behave like we don't know them. And then you get these feminist women and also some feminist men. And then some greed and gravelicious man and woman. They don't see themselves. They don't rate themselves. They wait for someone else to rate them. This is that validating thing. So what do? Them bring the man into them business. So then them cite reggae music away. And them say, we don't want that one day. We don't want no roots and culture. And when England grab all of that something and talk about drum and bass. Drum and bass. Where was the vocals? Where was the format? Boom, boom, boom. Drum and bass. Huh? But you all were like, you make some money. See? You make some money. Now look what's happened. Look what's happening. Look what's happened and look what's happening. See? So the transition now for our young ones now to come, they're not playing instruments. They might play bedroom stuff. So the ones them now that go out there and grab a group, those people knew exactly what they were doing. They know that there's a lot of young people that were taught. They were taught how to play this music. And they were inspired from them parents and our culture. The one that we have adapted. So what them do? Them come now and confuse them. You think so they're going to want to see 5 and 6 Morgan heritage? Nah. So them sell them to the rest of the youth them as, yo, yeah, something on go on. And that's what they've done. So those persons who are playing the instruments with those groups of people, now they're somewhat distorted. Now, it's an occupation for them. As much as they don't want to be, they need to earn a living. See? So they're trapped. They're systematically trapped. But we have lost talent because of what they're portraying and the lifestyle that they're adopting and adapting. See? So instead of our students them were working, the students them become obsolete. Instead of our elders passing on their knowledge to our students, they made them obsolete because nobody now deal with them. They're all dilapidated dinosaurs. Is that what the young people? Yes. And now you got white man at the top of the M. Why you want to sit down there with them? They must show us to them come splash money. That's why when that ship came around Jamaica, you know, and everybody just jump on it, the people them come and catch you in a party. And none of the rest of them say, yo, hold up a minute, man. Why we had to do this one? Are the same type of ship we need to go to Africa? Yo, Garvey. So the brains weren't thinking. The eye then weren't reasoning and your vision was blind. But you just go up there, jump on the ship and have party. And the parties on those ships that attracted more tourism, but it also revealed decadence. Decadence. And it was meant to transform a people, to show that the people who organize this thing is in full control of the emotions, of the influencing. But now, who said that? Somebody that's thousands of miles away, not the persons them who are right there and had options either to go or not to go or to uphold Rastafari to the highest level and tell the young ones them, the young natty them that are come through, yo, all up, man. Don't bother with it. Nah, when they never did that. So when the decadents them get fall out and find out and everything, and they never had no real spunk to change it, to say anything. So here what happened now? Oh, I'm suffering from mental health distortions and reflections. And I was an abused child and stuff like this. So for my frailties is that Now, if you have mental health issues, you understand? That means that you not gravitate to anything, and you're having a person is having problem. But it also is there's so many levels. One can't just pick one. You understand? And if and this F in buts and it's not good. There's different levels. And it's not for rich and poor, for any human being. Now, it's how you deal with it. So if you're going to take that now and transform yourself into something, it's an excuse. Because a person that have mental health can become a killer. Another one can become a lover. Another one just can desert the social environment, desert themselves, desert them family. It's different levels. So I told you, leave Islam alone, man. Grab up a Bible, grab up a Quran and read it. And also be honest and tell the people, them say, when you was invited to all Morocco and all them places there, you never turn around and say, yeah, you see you Muslims, when I wrap up with you know. You were there. And many of the garments that you wear come from the toe. And many of the things you have also come from Senegal among Muslims. You never look upon them and say, yeah, you see where me's a Rasta, and I mean, I deal with a Muslim, and I mean, I deal with a Muhammad, You never say that. But when I want some points, it seems like it's good to drop something about Islam and blah, blah, blah. Or Muslims and blah, blah, blah. So I'm not wiping the floor with my brothers and sisters who are Rastas, authentic. May I drop my words on you because you are an idiot at the time, and if you continue, it shows that you are an idiot. You understand? And you need to look after us, not just yourself. Stop being so selfish. You understand? My issue has always been with anybody who keep jumping all around the place. And now I understand how this multimedia thing work. Someone wanna just come up there and tell a whole heap of lie, forget a lot of numbers. And then another lot come up there and sing all kind of different things and put up all kind of different images to get numbers. And then you support Marcus Garvey and you shout out Selassie and everything. And you're not genuine. There's nothing genuine in that. You can't blame white people for that, because you follow them. And they never beg you to come follow them. It's things that them have that you've been watching and admiring. You have wide eyes. So, I done rap now. So it's now you for this turn around and perhaps apologize to the houses and apologize to the young people them. Yeah? For not being proactive. Stop the reactive bullshit. Be proactive, star. Do you know what that means? You do. Because you was a journalist. And your brethren's a journalist too. Hey, the two want to suit one another, man. Aris Andy, come. Pablo.
La da 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 da. Whoa, oh, oh. This world that we are living on is going to meet at the regularly. Mankind will go down into the bottomless pit with Satan. Evil man, what will you do? Evil man, where will you hide? You better run to Satan. Poor people, are you happy? Poor
See, when a man, any human being can turn around and make God into a man, and then another set use them same mind and make a man to be incarnation of a man, and say that that man that is incarnate is no incarnation of that man, is no the God in this life, in this earth. The man, they have mental problem. Not scientific, you know. They have mental problem. Because what they're doing, they are regurgitating and transforming the mythology of another set of people that they've been looking at and admired and does admire. See? So them take this, them clone the thing of that man and make it into a black thing of their thing. What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that? And you have some youth them I said that in a Rasta today. Okay. Then you have a next lot that tell you that His Imperial Majesty is the Almighty. The Almighty man, not the Almighty Creator. Are you mad again? There's nothing logical about that. And there's nothing practical about that. And there's nothing theoretically about that at all. Another human being. And then just because the person is black and we want to show these other people that paint their white thing that we can do just that. Nah, stop it. Stop it. Two wrongs don't make no bloody right. You understand? And then you take their books and convince yourself that you understand their book. When it's a run, we are run from them. We don't want to be wrapped up in a them. And then you go straight into the spiritual realization and understanding and teach ourselves their thing, then to come back now and take that and confuse and teach the rest of, listen, star, and then coming up with some perceptions out of their thing to say that this is the evolution of understanding, overstanding that one has conjured up. That's madness. That's madness. That's a delusional theory. And there's no way anywhere that His Imperial Majesty tell anybody say that he's the reincarnation of Jesus Christ or Jesus, and him don't even know who that is. And we need to understand the ones that want to follow that, you know, that, yo, who is this, and so forth. And what's the difference anyway? You see? So, there's the problem. Big problem. You create a European wicked and an ideology. And you don't know, say, from the offset that all of that is toxic. So how you going to take their thing, twist it and turn it and spin it, and say that you can now manufacture something by saying what? I just don't get that, man. I don't get that, seriously. And anyone who grew up in England around these theological practices here should understand that too, like I'm saying it. It's not degrading Rasta. It is setting a boundary and a standard to say, yo, how did we slip in there? Who bought this thing and project and put it this out, and all of a sudden we drink from that cup or eat from that plate? How did this come about us? That's all I'm saying. When I tell a man, say, yeah, when it's wicked and terrible, and I'm not saying that. That's not for me. I'm a Muslim. Alhamdulillah, yes. You understand? But before I was before I become Muslim, in my understanding of life, I was a Rasta. And no Rasta kicked me out of Far Eye. Don't get none of them things that confuse in your brain. Understand? I go meeting and people that say, Yel Selassie is God. Me say, no. So nobody never fight me. You understand? And now say there's people who can tolerate me. But I wasn't going around just shouting out, screaming out anything. You know? You understand? It's just when them have these type of discussions and everything, then I just say that there's something wrong with that. And then I find people reading the Bible and I'm thinking like, what you lot doing? And that was another problem. You understand? Why am I do that? Why are you doing that? You understand? So them say, seeking you'll find. So to me, I always a look for the book of the 7 seals thereof. I personally said I found it. The 7th of repeated verses is Al-Fatiha. It's in the Quran. You can't open up the Quran without reading the of repeated verses and the opening. You can't. It's impossible. You understand? That's it. When we there look, say, but we look Maccabee. Maccabee is a tribe. But Maccabee also send you to a Bible. Terrible things. So before all of those things was fine, I found the what a book name the book that when you read this book you understand the Bible is so that was it for me. I said, nah, cha, love that. So I keep chatting, and my chatting was what? Travel, read, and Christian. See? So all those times there, and me never joined the Ansars, but if there was anything Islamically to join or to follow, would have been the Ansars. And one is the way they looked, the way them carried themselves, but then is to get to their teaching. And my Sudanese brothers and sisters and everything were the architects of tutoring that man. So I felt confident listening to him, but me not follow. You understand? And then I started to learn about who are these Muslims. But I also learned about Akhenaten. And that really got my eyes and my feelings open. And then start learning about Ethiopia. You understand? Ethiopia. Ethiopia is vast. You understand? It's vast. Even today, there's so much discoveries in Ethiopia. And we're not talking about something underneath the land. We're talking about peoples in Ethiopia. You understand? The tribes, the different tribes and different peoples. See? So it's a great experience. Right? Africa is the same. The whole of Africa, not Africa is the same. Ethiopia is Africa. But Ethiopia, see? And start learning a lot. Start reading a lot. Start getting things translated and, you understand? So Akhenaten took me all the way up to Sudan. All the way into Sudan, man. And a great knowledge is up there, sir. Whole heap of pharaohs and, yes. It's a kingdom up there. And that's before you get into what today, modern day, we call Greater Sudan. No, star. We're going to the desert Sudan, and you see pyramids beyond pyramids. You understand? So with Akhenaten, it opened up my spiritual realization. Yeah. So I have great affinity and respect and everything for Rastafari. And then when you look at Ethiopia now, you know, say when a child gets christened, them say christened, but there's a different word. For them say Farai. You understand? Yes. Yeah. Yo, you gotta learn something about Africa, man. More. So, yo, daughter, come back here. Come.
Roots, man. Roots, man.
Roots man, roots man, roots man. You better know yourself. Roots man, time to know yourself. Your labor fails to bring forth fruits. Yet each day you're calling out for roots. Each day your cry is love and peace. But still you're acting like a wild beast. Roots man, you better know yourself. Roots man, roots.
See, at that way I say, man, know yourself. Huh? So here we go again. Come. It'll take too long. Why go on? I gotta give a reggae music lesson. Coming from London. The land of Queen Elizabeth II. Do you know that? Yeah, she just gone.
But there's danger to be seen, and a mother has been shut down, cold-blooded in the streets. I've had enough. Stop the violence, live upright. I've had enough. The innocent not happy die. Time to
see, week after week, and I never tell the people them say, yo, here what we have enough of this problem, you know. You understand? Week after week, continually, consistently, yeah, jump from pillar to post, and the killing continues. It's not that radio presenter can go out there and do more than police, you know. But you keep it in the forefront of the people in mind that this is not the life we want to live. Nobody no feel safe. Country, the island is not at war with anybody, but there's more people are being killed on a day-by-day rated basis. Yeah, joke, man. You understand? Opportunists. Listen, man. London! We are talk to no. Listen.
look into my life. Tell me what you see. It might not be just what it seems. Look into my hopes, look into my dreams. Is it clear enough for you to see? Although the days and nights might not be perfect, I am not complete. is my process, and I will make it where I wanna be. You try to cut me out and try to put me down. Don't wanna hear negativity in your sound. My progress is my process, and I will make it where I wanna be. No doubt, no reason for me to stop now. I'm going, 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 going. I got no doubt. No, you can't take me out. There's no reason for me to stop now. I'm going, 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 I'm going, going. I'm the only one that can take control of my destiny, and I will do everything I can, so I'll be really sure that what I want I'll never lose. My mind is focused right there on a vision I can clearly see. My progress is my process, and I will make it where I wanna be. No doubt, no reason for me to stop now.
You know what some Rasta man them need to talk about? Is the Naya man them, you know. See? The earliest man them, the earliest people. See? So when you just jump up, you forget the root. The root can never be dismissed. You understand? Because you don't know what is coming forward if there's no root. See? So it starts with the root. So you see the Naya man. London this, you know. Go on, my brothers. Mix it nice. A reggae music. See? Nothing punky about this. Cry for you. You see if a man wasn't gravelicious when all them American them submerged. Everybody when I rush out to them, you know. You understand? And then the Europeans them just do the same. And now nobody knows what the hell happened. You got robbed through greed and gravelicious behavior. You see it? Man come and disturb the sound man them. Say about him and make world clash, world competition and everything. And everybody attack and the music now play. Man a cuss one another. Next man a cuss somebody's mother. What the hell have that got to do with the music? What's it to do with sound system? The man them come and make the people them degrade one of the institution of the leisure time that reggae music bring to communities up and down and around and right across this earth. Take it into this competitive thing called competition, governed and managed by them. And profanity was the root of the thing. Hear that word, root. And who them a cuss, the most provocative thing is the man them a cuss one another's mother. And then they degrade woman. And we now see what the hell anything happened to do with the music. So the creativity of the artists and the creativity of the engineers and the creativity of the DJs and the singers were no more. There was some MC guy them like them a deal with Don King and the boxing. There's some MCs. And they weren't master of no ceremony, but them just a conduct a ceremony. And that ceremony was to eliminate that consciousness, that smoothness, that culture, that reggae music is responsible for. Because once you involve in that, you have to behave. Not you have to, you do behave a particular way. And you do think a particular way. So the people that make we dishonor ourselves and them stand on the sideline and collect money. Why is we destroy ourselves? Huh? The same book that you have adapted called the Bible. Read and see what happened to all these them people them. That's why you're able to keep validating the same stupidness, and then you want to follow them and say that this is where the black man come from through this Noah's fable that they're giving you. It's sad. That means that we're not vigilant. Huh? You're not vigilant. Seriously. Because everybody hustle for what? Some money. All this kuff. We talk about when Uri sound was the only cultural sound and jam rock, you know. Because you know, so Jack Ruby died, right? So there's no Jack Ruby. Huh? You understand? And we're talking about roots and culture now. We're not talking just reggae. And we're not talking Rastafari, even though Uri and the people around him and everybody are Rasta. See? Yes. So who was living it up? Him never followed them people. Nobody could come market him in them foolishness. Let me go backwards. Yeah. I forgot backward because I miss a tune. Yeah. I mean, I mean backwards, you know. I mean, I forgot forward. Say what you mean, not mean what you say. Hold it! Yeah. This one is a black upliftment. Did you hear that? Did you hear them words there? Come! Yeah. This one is a black upliftment. Uprising for the mind and soul. Expression. The world needs shaking up, cause the people aren't waking up. This is someone super. Hey, you're a dangerous person in a star. Oh, you select them things they like that. Because we have sensibility around here. And we're very sensitive. You understand? To who? The black cause, the African cause. See? To who we are and our grandparents then raised with. You understand? We're not fish. Huh? And we're not gravelous chickens. You know, when the people them throw them can, them fowls there just rumble out. And we are not, what that thing them got there in England, pigeons either. You understand? Yeah. Come again, man.
This one is a black upliftment. Uprising for the mind and soul. Expression. The world needs shaking up, cause the people aren't waking up. This is someone supernatural that's waiting forward. When the power that's within is truly yours, the fittest will survive and the strong will endure. The youth them now go eat up certain things anymore. Babylon, your propaganda just start to soar. The teachings of the African kings you ignore. Just brace yourself, we coming true. When your walls are down, we build a new, stronger than before. Solid as a rock when the lion roars. The fire get hot and the youth will know love. I know what it's worth, tell me what to think of. Life without Mother Earth, so I put you above and let him lead the way,
See? So to me say, huh? And then to me want to do, me can back it. You understand? I'm not a friars man, mind yourself. You understand? I'm not continue like that because you interfere with, you open your mouth and talk about Islam, this and that and next, you know. And then the man them just draw the thing upon this YouTube. Huh? You understand? Yeah, you understand? We're there, man, and we're not going anywhere. You understand? And we're decent. See? We're decent. You know? We're decent people. And we're honorable too. We're not just decent, we're honorable peoples. See? All this.
Done black entertainment, struggling on a life for real. Those who know the drill, struggling on a life for real. Yes, the drill. You will know no fighter if you give up the fight. 10 times 10 wrong, never been a right. Knowledge is not about age and height. Survival of the key, you have to be brave and bright. Same game, blame game, finger and point. If some get a chance, then burn your line giant. Once they get a chance, they'll be coming at you. I could have early in the morning or late at night. So push them, don't let them push you. No matter why you don't push you. Either rider, you gonna feel like you is a survivor. Oh boy, push them, don't let them push you.
Yes. So you see, we want to develop. You understand? We don't want to develop. We just don't want to stay one way and hustle and you understand? And that's what you people been projecting, advocating. You understand? A hustle here and a hustle there. And then some good sentiments over there about grow what you eat what you grow, and everything, which is a norm. Which is a norm. If people them become dejected and weren't doing those things around the Caribbean, then we have major problem. So you was a good surgeon for that. But then we know so that we grandparents them not fool, and they haven't decided that we don't want to eat what we grow and we don't. You understand? No. There's some islands that much prefer to have car, a parking space for car and concrete all around them house. Now we blame the government for that. You understand? The land registry for that. See, because the people them, and most of those people, they like me. Them live a foreign, America, England, and Canada, and some other part of Europe, perhaps, you know, because some of them know the language, you know what I mean? So, right? So, when them do decide to return, they want them build nice house, but they want concrete all around. Them don't want to take them and stick into some dirt. See? Yeah, them have these feelings, you understand? Because of the wide eye that they've developed. See? So someone need to check them. You understand? And that is the culture attaché, that's the land registry. All those persons, if the government deal with the people, that's why we can't see an island having poverty. What the hell is going on? How can an island, God damn it, right, so small, right, have poverty? And then you have football clubs and teams all about the place, even in the third division in England, that gets a higher volume of people than the population of some of those islands. And they maintain the pitch, the stadium, everything. The waste matter, them have drinks and this and that for the people, them, and then they clean up the place. They were 3-4 hours after the game done. And you're going to tell me, say, island like that don't have 250,000 people, a general population, that there's poverty there? The rotting mosquito and all these different pestilence is having a fun time. You're joking, man. A man like me couldn't live there, so star. That means say you throw me in a jail. Yo, wanna beat me up and kill me long time. Hold this.
Keep the fire burning, burning. Oh no, get the place of fire and keep on burning. A judgment to come. Hear me out. Ceaseless ices, all the heights. Being mankind, continue doing your thing. The work can't done. Things might look kinda slow, but the journey has just begun. Hey, watch out for hypocritical people. Oh, don't let them hold you down. Ain't down to backslide the culture. Youth keep your pride. The light and to shine. There is none to say. Believe in your dreams.
See it there? Keep your pride. Serious words. Them you they carry on because them a follow different people and they want certain things. Like them can't read. Huh? But it's not the reading or the writing, you know. It's that them have great admiration for the Caucasian. And them also sell them soul because they want some money. And they want to be important. They want to be on Billboard. They want to be on this and that. Rolling Stones and Ray, and they want Grammy and everything. They want to be invited to Jay-Z parties and everything. That you see all him is the confusion for Rasta too. Nobody can tell a man what to do with them with them here. But the man come and make a fashion statement, and young people, them basketball people, and all kind of people, them take Jed as a fashion. True, the man is the biggest influence when it comes to this genre called music. Huh? This plain amusement. You see it? Yes. So here comes. We still are talking.
Speaking for my people.
Oh gosh, man. Am I doing this really? Seriously. I'm telling you. Yeah, YouTube, behave yourself. Don't bother check my thing.
Speaking for my people, they do have each to eat, and the powers that be, here we say, hey, enough now. We can't take no more. Enough now, and that is for sure. Generations of we say enough now. Enough now, lamentation. Not so long ago, we used to bust fiction, but see ya. Speak the things I know, gun but rock with ya. Our human rights have been violated. From the economy, we are isolated. Well, enough now, and we'll take no more. No. Enough now, and that is for sure. Give my people they cry. Enough now, it's about Babylon.
You see, when Principal Jar are reading about here, we watch, you know. And when YouTube do certain things, we come to the conclusion, you know, that there's certain messages, certain lyrical content, and there's certain musical form that somebody or some persons don't appreciate. Not because them vulgar, no, because we not play things like that. Because there seems to be a general consensus that cultured reggae and roots rock reggae should not be sending information. You understand? The sensibility should not be there. So that's why sometimes I listen to things on the tube. And you find that the people, they mix up a lot of things and they come with a different, they mix and blend. You understand? But there's no message. You see? If you come with that dub thing, that drum and bass, it's not roots and culture, no, drum, King Tubby's, no, it's something else again. Right? Like the muds and the punk rocks, it's all of that. A whole heap of nice and no message, you understand? And so forth. And they want that. Right? So you have some sound system man that just go there and them just play a whole heap of something that meant to be specials and so forth. And then a lot of buff, baff and everything. And it is not an African Caribbean audience that they are catering for. They might cater for the European. That's what on this station, I say, what I'm to all the artists, sound man them. How the hell they got to deal with Europe and we are home and our children are got to cemetery. The rest of them are got police, Her Majesty's holiday camp. And you all are going to people them that make you know say they don't care too hell about you, but you still go to the people them country because you're looking for euros. And at home, right here with your children and your grandchildren them, it's in all kind of problems. You're not socially culturalizing them. You're not. We're not. Not you. We're not doing that. See? And people them, so-called Caucasian them, who was exploiting all of that, become pedophile and all kind of sexual perverse and in that too. But what them do, unlike we, them just come off the station. And we not hear nothing about any investigation or any outcomes to date. Because who the hell care about us if we not care about ourselves? Yeah, joke, man. Hear this tune here. Come.
Why are we so dunce, even though we are educated? Why are we so horrible? Why it's unbearable? Why are we so selfish? Obviously we don't care. Why are we so critical? Sometimes it makes me scared. Why are we so weak? Always selling ourselves cheap. Why are we so contrary? This world gets really scary. Why are we so cruel? Man, life don't value jewel. Why are we so judgmental? Always making assumptions. Why are we so distant, but still worship the same God? Why are we so ungrateful? It painful, or some not faithful. Why are we so disconnect? I just can't understand it. Why are we so corrupt? This really makes me panic. Why are we so toxic? Why are we so toxic? Why are we so toxic? Why mankind so toxic?
See, serious question. Yeah, it's questions. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, read. Come again.
Rise in the strength of Jah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Through all the changing seasons of life, bear the toil, maintain the strife. Let no sorrow dim your eyes, for soon shall every thirst be dry. Let no fame impede their goals. No matter what's the force, all you got to do, rise in the strength of Jah. And face life up your way. Press onward, upward still, with a better hope and stronger will. Rise in the strength of Jah, Jah, and face life up your way. Yeah. Press onward, upward still, with a better hope and stronger will. Yeah. Than in the past.
Now, we now say that all reggae music, all culture music have the same vein in it. Because I heard a man said something like that yesterday and today. Still, no. The variety. And I'm supposed to not say that. Because it's a variety, man. We not reggae music and culture reggae music not set one way as a political protest and suffrage protest. You understand? We have Ghetto. Yeah.
I said the roots must be stronger
See?
than the vine. The roots must be stronger than the vine. The roots must be stronger every time. The roots must be stronger than the vine. The roots must be stronger every time. Why can't we live in unity? Why can't we live in harmony? Can't you see for yourselves we're not the ones to be blamed? No. Can't you see for yourselves we're not the ones to be blamed? Put away your pride and shame, yeah, and give an helping hand to anyone you can. Give an helping hand to anyone you can.
See? And that's very important, and helping hand at all times. Free of charge.
Start to wash the ground. 'Cause when we
See, what they call it, Rasta love. Hold this.
Hey, youth man, take it easy. Youth man, watch out. Nothing you not fi run down, things can come in time. Some of them get exposed, higher the monkey try climb. Nothing you not fi run down, things can come in time. Some of them get exposed, higher the monkey try climb. The creator always a provide. Tell them Jamaican always a survive. Watch out for the Pharisees and scribes. Keep on following the Most High guide. We all are one, no matter which tribe. Me neutral, tell them me not take side. Me ears them open likewise to me eyes. Material things make the youth them divide. No, I who them want for deprive. Me head for the hills, come me well energized. That them fi know, that them fi realize. Word, sound and power, don't watch me size. Alright.
See, I tell you, man, word, sound, and power. Come again.
Some more music. It's on fire.
I got it all for you. I wanna give you what you came for. The loving that you need, I got it right there. Yes, I'm gonna give you what you came for. The loving that you need, I got it, I got it, I got it. When me should be, you feel should be back. That same little something you feel do me that. Yes. When me should be, you feel should be back. You coulda lock it down tight in your pulley lock.
Me coulda lock it one time, but you're always on the road. Your love is all I need, like never before. You know you got the key, so come and unlock me door. Let me show you what you came for.
I wanna give you what you came for. The loving that you need, I got it right there. Yes, I'm gonna give you what you came for. The loving that you need, I got it, I got it, I got it.
Yes, Linville Thompson, come.
You keep on running down, you're gonna lose your soul. You know, boy, all on their mind is just material things.
See, easy like that, you know, material thing. Now hold this. Anthem.
El Selassie is the champion. Power of the Trinity. Build your mind on this direction. Serve the living God and live. Living God. Living God and live. Take your troubles to Selassie.
Oh, yeah, search for it, eh? Oh, gosh, man. What did you do that for? Hey, Marcia. We have got cuff them with now. Up here, sir. Come, London again.
If history repeats itself
black brother against black brother. When will this all come to an end?
See, and at that we defend both here. Now, Mundell, what did you say at 15? Say something.
When we are hungry and have no food to eat, when we are thirsty and there's no water to drink, we won't give up from praising Jah. We never stop praising Jah.
And then at 17, what happened next? Come.
Yeah, it's true to nothing but the truth. Yeah. Oh. Run, run, run. Revolution will come. Run, run, run. Revolution will come. Some of them want socialism, some of them want capitalism, some of them want communism.
You think so we never go to school and learn? You're a fool if that's what you think, man. Seriously. Now, principal, what was it that you did? Oh gosh, man. Is it him? Come.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. I'm catching my vibes and my foundation, roots in my culture long. Yeah. Bad mind no work. You need more than that fi stop me. Bad mind no work. Can't give me nothing in a weed fi mad me. Bad mind no work. You need more than that fi stop me. Bad mind no work. No, no, no. I've been traveling this road so long. My mind and my heart is wrong. I work hard so I can't go wrong. So why out me? What's in the dark must come to light.
See, that may I draw your attention to. So stop all the aspersions that you want to draw upon Islam and everything. That my contention. I'm not care another thing about any other damn thing when I go on with. You understand? 'Cause I sleep well. Every day and time. You understand? Not really bother me. You understand? More than them type of foolishness. You understand? So Barry Crucial Brown.
Give another Israel a try.
How you mean?
Give another Israel a try.
Why you waiting for?
Give another Israel a try. Let them make it even true. Give another Israel a try. Give another Israel a try. Give another Israel a try. Let them make it even true. Some don't know the man. Some only hear of the man. Some only black of the man. But some know the man. And I know my brother. And I know my sister. I never do nothing wrong. Give another Israel a try. Give another Israel a try.
Oh, you mean?
Give another Israel a try.
What are you waiting for?
I know my brethren,
Easy.
I've been trying on my own, but some don't want to accept me. But I know God love me, 'cause I've been sent here from ancient time ago, and just in life to teach them the right on the righteous path. So give the Jaja children a try. Give the Jaja children a try.
Yeah, man.
Give another.
Yes, I love it. No, man, we can't get them on them kind of rhythm. They don't get frightened and go away. Yes, all this. School time. School time.
This is the cry of a people who were robbed and raped from their homeland and their loved ones. A people stripped of their culture, their dignity, their liberty, and their rights. And by the cruel and presumptuous hands of the colonial and imperialistic slavers, were carved into the West, where for over 400 years they have toiled and labored, and with their blood, their sweat and tears and hands, they have built the great city of Babylon, only to be paid with the wages of the taskmaster's torture, and death. This is my history. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. We've been down in the valley much too long. We've been down in captivity oh so long. We've been down in humility much too long. We've been down in a slavery oh so long, but we're gonna rise and shine and bring our liberation. For now's the time when all nations must be free. So rise and shine.
At that we advocate time after time, do for self. In England here, we want to develop an infrastructure so we can shine, but not just us, our children. You understand? Not us, not just us, but our children and our grandchildren. Very important, extremely important.
Faith can move mountain. Faith can move mountain. Faith can move mountain. Faith can move mountain. Oh, the of little faith, when you reach a river, Jordan, and you turn
See? Borrowed from the scripture.
Talking about the unchangeable love, and I want it, yeah. Come on and give to me, yeah, the unchangeable love. Let me have a serious love.
Bond them, Prince.
Rest yourself, Rasta youth. If it's Jah you are praised, then praise him righteous. You don't want to live to the next highway. Some say it will be a revolution. Some say it will be confusion. The righteous say what God say. If a fire let it burn, if a blood let it run. If a fire let it burn, if a blood let it run. I know a change must come. I know a change must come. Yeah. The righteous has promised to beat down Babylon. Babylon is wicked. Babylon is evil. Couldn't be no other way.
Science, man. Come.
Some call it science. Some call it negromancy. Some call it plain obia. While you whine and you rock so, and you come and you go so, and you whine and you rock so, and you come and you go so, and the people them a dance so, school children a rock so. Hear this now. Rest yourself, Rasta youth. Dance is music cool. And you rock so, and you roll so, and you come so, and you go so, and you move so, and you jerk so, and you juke so, and so long so, yeah, nah.
See? And you hurt a man too and it cool still, you know. Yeah, hurry. Remember me. Hey! See what I say? Remember me. Don't try to forsake me or undermine me. I carry the culture. And I'm not a vulture. Yeah! Settle Salad lean over when a good song come to take over. Yeah, you need a Joey Higgs in the camp again, you know. Come, Joe, sing something. Quick, quick, quick.
The wave of war is rising like the morning sun. And he who liveth by the sword, his time has come. So let the water and the blood of the wicked overflow, 'cause the time has come. The Lord Jehovah, He's my strength, and He's my song, and He's my joy and my salvation all day long.
And when I say everything remain the same, you know, it's just to say that there's so much richness. How come those young people them never get informed or educated? 'Cause you allow money to dictate your brains. So what the hell do you expect them to do without no guidance? Huh? And they don't get no moral influence. See? So that's where we are guilty. You understand? So, play this last sweet little tune here. Listen, man, I met them people that leave me alone. I tell you. Yeah. So, what we are saying now, things and times, let's get real. We as human beings are obligated to strive for excellence and develop a society within that excellence. You see? Now, without covering that and demanding that and have a strong moral stance, which we as African people do have, so we shouldn't negate it, we will have problems, serious problems. And we is the elders, we're matured. We're matured. So we should accept responsibility, realizing that our children and our grandchildren have also matured in information technology, high tech, health, transport, and major communication. While they're also behaving in a very bad way to us, which I will call an atrocious way. But we here in England that don't have no institution, we find it very difficult to combat those things. And we have highly educated persons, peoples, around and about us across the United Kingdom. So it's not that they should be saying that ourselves cannot pay ourselves. They have highly respectful jobs, so they're earning some serious salaries. So since that is finance is not the issue, it's about culture and the cultured value and how important them see the whole. So a lot of us don't see ourselves as very valuable. I mean, the whole as important and as essential and as valuable. So they will negate us. So we have problems in that social space. And we should be considering our principles of welfare and our dignity. But we have financial and social conflicts. And it's not that we are fighting somewhere. It's not conflicts of that nature. It's that we're not paying attention to what's important to us. We don't examine our dignity and pay attention to social concerns unless the government or the welfare services or the metropolitan highlights some issues or we feel aggrieved by them. And then we start hullabalooing. In our spaces, I would like people to speak about our values, how much we value ourselves and our humanity, our dignity, our morality, our self-respect. For if we don't cite these things as very important and honor our own self-esteem, but waiting for others to do that, it will never happen. But yet still we have peoples here who have mentally assimilated, so they don't see any reason why we should establish an infrastructure or establish educational syllabus for ourselves. Why we should be training or teaching or informing our children. But yet still, we have the brutality of police. We have the killings by them of our children and also adults of ourselves, period. And we are inflicted by racial stigma and abuse in the public place and in the work environment. So I don't know how they work these things out to think that, if I assimilate, everything's going to be all right. Wishful thinking. And if we don't have self-control and dignity and self-respect and a sense of pride, what is it? What is the life, or what type of life are we living? What is it that we want? The 3 lions don't live in England. They do not. And I'm saying that because some people get high on the sports. On the sports. So let me bring that first argument back to the center stage, which it doesn't belong here. But let us say that the authentic players of instruments in that genre called reggae somewhat disappears. From the airways and whatever platform there is that people can purchase. In the days when punk rock came as a protest against the government and other departments, institutionalized departments, is that what we're going to do? Find a genre and just say, yo, and then what else after? Become a socialist. And we are consumers already, so what role would we actually be playing? What would we actually contributing to society? What is it that would be actually contributing to ourselves? A reactionary force, our bodies. That's not together. And then we will claim mental health conditions. And from an Islamic point of view, we say, well, listen, we need to park up playing amusement at its highest level. We need to turn the music scene into an economical base that gives us all the things that we would, that's essential to our development and maintenance, which is food security, health, and education of our children. All of them, all the families would not subscribe. But as you grow and become very matured, those who are skeptical will be the key advocate for what is definitely required. It's about accountability and responsibility. And to be accountable is to ourselves, not to some other bodies. And the day that we develop institution for ourselves, even an institution for ourselves, we will walk proudly as a people, not as an individual, as a people. So, our education will teach us how to solve our issues. And we will have truth among ourselves. And developing that truth will give our spirituality the space that it needs so that we can be free. Mentally free. because we need to arrange ourselves. That's what I'm saying. And we need to claim our human balance that the Almighty has given to all human beings, which is the striving for excellence in our lives. That excellence doesn't mean music, drama, athletics, nah. It is to understand what the Almighty, why He created us and give us such opportunities, so we can value our lives. And knowing that we will all going to die. So we have a period of time to appreciate life and value life. What else could it be? It's a journey. And once, if we understood that, we would be so appreciative, and we wouldn't have been rushing, thinking that we're accomplishing or trying to accomplish all sorts. Other species on this earth do not do that. They evolve and they do and act and react in their own kind way. We're never contented. We're striving for all sorts. We manipulate life itself. We have transformed humans. People that talk about a man who is a woman now and trans this and that and the other. So you see God and all of that, them going to dash that to the sideline. Them already tricking people. And it's alarming to see how much black people are involved in such. So from you see them now, they're on those big screens. You know, so it's not just today they did this. It's a process. So when and how did they come to submit themselves to such? Where did that thought process come from? Who engineered all of this? And how safe am I, let alone our children and our grandchildren? Was it the manipulation of foods? We ain't got a clue. I'm telling you, the people them liquid for 6. Huh? Them liquors for 6. And we still not understand. Still not understand what the hell did they do. But they did something to us. And it will happen directly and indirectly because we don't take care of our own amenities. We do not. We don't even take care of our finance. And yet still we have these ministers that talk up a lot of things. Who gave them that authority? Huh? Who gave them that? How did they get so bright to say that they're going to speak on our behalf? See? A lot of things have happened. Man come and configure things to suit their own needs. and we just there. And we're not foolish. So the question is, where do we go from here? That's my question. I mean, where do we go from here? You know? And we want good. All of us do. So we need to put ourselves in a space, or develop a space for ourselves and our children. We need to look at ourselves seriously. And don't shortcut ourselves. What do they call it? Shortcut or short change? So, I want to go away, because that's where I should have been first, but that whole Rasta thing, that push by our enemies and grabbing up some of our children and redirecting them and directing them some other place is alarming, because they're the ones that we think we know, so we don't know about no others. We haven't realized anything. Now that was mentally disturbing for me. And now that a top radio presenter spent time throwing aspersions at Muslims and Islam, and have received invitations and gifts, pleasantries from Muslims. You could have said, yo, tell me something, this, and cool. Nobody ever tell you so that you never experienced anybody forced marriage. You never experienced anybody who tell you, say, yo, you see this vest me got on? You move one muscle, you see what happened to you. You could have turned around and say, yo, if something's going to happen to me, that means that there's something will happen to you too. So you're going to be so stupid. Well, you don't love life anymore? There's reasons for all sorts of things due to seasons. For everyone, I tell you. So, all this, Brian.
I know there is hope. what I chose to do. So go easy on me. There ain't no room for things to change when we are both so deeply stuck in our ways. You can't deny how hard I've tried. I changed who I was to put you both first, but now I give up. Don't leave, help me, baby. I was still a child, didn't get the chance to feel the world around. Had no time to choose what I chose to do. So go
Yes, and that's a Caucasian sister. Listen, lady, woman.
Speaking for my people, they do have each to eat, and the powers that be, here we say, hey, enough now. We can't take no more. Enough now, and that is for sure. Generations of we sing enough now. Tribulation, enough now. Lamentation. Not so long ago, we used to bust with you, but see ya. Speak the things I know, God but brought with you. Hey. Our human rights have been violated. From the economy, we are isolated. Well, enough now, and we take no more. No, enough now, and that is for sure. Give my people they cry. Enough now, it's a Babylonian man. Enough now, it's lamentation. Well, you that they need some access to facilities. Well, to develop and accomplish a better liberty. Our forefathers cried from the grave. They say, take no more, cause we were the slaves. Enough now, we can't take no more. Enough now, and that's for sure. It's a Babylonian. Enough now.
Scene, serious thing. Lyrics, serious.
Keep the fire burning, burning. Oh no, get the place of fire and keep on burning. A judgment to come. Hear me out. Ceaseless ices, all the heights. Being mankind, continue doing your thing. The work can't done. Things might look kinda slow, but the journey has just begun. Hey, watch out for hypocritical people. Oh, don't let them hold you down. Ain't down to backslide your culture. Youth keep your pride. The light and to there is none to say. Live in your dreams. Don't give up the shot. Because no matter how it seems, can't get worse than bad. Stay, live in your dreams. Don't give up the shot. Because no matter how it seems, can't get worse than bad. Hey, you tell us to your focus, no matter orbit. If you lose yourself, you're gonna be a standing target. The journey is long, so make me walk it. The battle is on and you talk we talk it. From you make them hear no water, we can be in a basket. The system is for fake, them use it like a forklift. The race is for the strong and not for the stiff. So when me talk, I know this, me a this. Hey, stay, live in your dreams. Don't give up the shot. Because no matter how it seems, can't get worse than bad. Stay, live in your dreams. Don't give up the shot.
harder. Because no matter how it seems, can't get worse than bad. This one not Jesus to feed the multitude with fishes. Accumulate the wealth and store up the riches. Can none not judge against it the street side begging. You better rise up the heavens. Stimulate yourself with good deeds. Like gold, more than diamond and rubies. Love and believe in yourself. Get up for your strength because this world is entertaining. Stay, believe in your dream. Don't give up the child. Because no matter how it seems, can't get worse than bad. Stay, believe in your dream. Don't give up the child. Because no matter how it seems, well, it can't get worse than bad. Ceaseless ISIS, full of hype, full of man continue doing your thing. The work can't done, things might look kinda slow, but the turn.
Serious thing, I tell you. So we are going, and hopefully we overcome. Yeah, I mean, something have happened.
There is no peace amongst the human race. Dreadful things, and even the earth's surface has become a burning furnace. The nations go to war. Tell me what they're fighting for. They never heed our words at all. Now they are at war. Tell me what they're fighting for. One by one.
You know, you have some man them say that them are Rasta, them are Caucasian, right? And everything. And them want to be high priests and this and that. And I would like to just stand up and see one Caucasian shout out Selassie and all of that. You understand me? Seriously. Because are the same people them that put us in the most wickedest way. You understand? And then that has happened. Then the man them go and learn fi cook, learn fi talk, get a whole heap of the seeds them. I mean, we're so gullible. I tell you, man, trust me. The faculties them seem like them always charge. The faculties now work. I mean, sensibility is the serious thing, you know. You understand? Al-Islam is a universal application. Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent it for mankind. Not black man, white man, brown man. For mankind, every human being. See? Okay. Now the best of us is who do what? Controlled his nafs and who are sincere in the faith. Yeah. So it's not a competition, you know. You work with the Almighty alone. Him set the standard. I said, finish. Hey, behave, man, behave. I tell you, I hurt people's feelings, you know. Just come. Y'all must look at online, you know, front room. You understand? And don't bring the disturbance of what are going on that site at all, man. Bring some African history. You know what I mean? Authentic African history, not something that someone conjure up and everything. You understand? And take your friend them out there and do this and try make a money. Nah, none of that rubbish, man. Right? So you know, say it is said that it's Black History Month. We work with that. So may I say history of Africa. See? Yeah. So and it's full time now that we embrace that. we embrace that, you understand? Seriously. Because we've gone through all the inventions and everything. We follow somebody else's dictates, and then it's going to come back and, haunt us, perhaps. Who knows, right? There are people there who talk about reparation, and then they put a little something in there saying that we did so much of it to ourselves. So we have to be careful, you understand? And learn well and act swiftly.
Ganja vibe on, yeah. Like a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is the wicked who ruleth over poor people. Yeah, legal assassins, tell me what is your purpose? Legal assassins, tell me how much youth's blood stripe you gain. Legal assassins, tell me what is your purpose? Legal assassins, tell me how much youth's blood stripe you gain. Coming at the ghetto with your slave trade, bring your big guns to shoot out our brains. Oh, Jaja, it's just a crying shame. How can you take a youth laughing vain? Legal assassins, tell me what is your purpose? Legal assassins, tell me how much youth's blood stripe you gain. Legal assassins, tell me what is your purpose? Legal assassins, tell me how much youth's blood stripe you gain. Down in the ghettos, life is so rough. In the ghettos, life is so tough. No for rob and loot feet. No for shoot for wear name brand pan him feet. Ghetto youths now have no play. And how them get the cocaine. A mess of the youths them brain. Yeah. Legal assassins, tell me what is your purpose? Legal assassins, tell me how much youth's blood stripe you gain.
Serious thing, man. I tell you.
No. Meditation to the arms, there is a dedication. Babylon want to mash up my plan with them false education. Sing with song, but the arms for a meditation. To the arms, there is a dedication. Babylon want to mash up my plan with them false education. Sing with song, under the weeds I make my dash with them bourbon. Make me feel like me day up in a river Jordan. Under the weeds I make my dash with them bourbon. Make me feel like Rastaman. If it's not cess, just make it rest. Now me don't know, sir, you need the best. But Alaska says it come from the west. Before the arms it a beat up my chest. But the arms for a meditation. To the arms there is a dedication. Babylon want to mash up me plan with them false education. Sing the song. But the arms for a meditation. To the arms there is a dedication. Babylon want to mash up me plan with them false education. So me sing, spec. What me have here is a junction assess. Make you get high in your bulletproof vest. That's why you gonna shout out, oh yes. Good Alaska says it come from the west. And if it's not cess, just make it rest. Because me know you need the best. Me a ganja pest, me a ganja pest. And me rule way down in the west. So me sing, but me arms for a meditation. To the arms there is a dedication. Babylon want to
fi mash up me plan. With them false education, sing me song. But the herbs for a meditation. To the herbs there is a dedication. Babylon want fi mash up me plan. With them false education, so just give me a chance. Touch me red and big and now feed me a plan. Me picnic them hungry and now food them want. Me go a dance last night, no get no advance.
Scene, no advance. So where go we? Guidance, last piece, all this year.
Listen, my brothers.
Roots man.
Listen to me. You better listen, my brothers.
Roots man.
Roots man, roots man, roots man. You better know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. Your labor fails to bring forth fruits. Yet each day you're calling out for roots. Each day your cry is love and peace. But still you're acting like a wild beast. Roots man, roots man. You better know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. Why pretend you are an upright man when you're working from the devil's plan? Why let your people cry instead of lifting your head high? Roots man, roots man. You better know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. What are you really defending? Could it be that you're only pretending? Now is the time to start from the very root and try to be a better youth. And try to be a better youth. Roots man, roots man. You better know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. Roots man, roots man. Time to know yourself. Roots man. You better know yourself. What are you really defending? Could it be that he's only pretending? Now is the time to start from the very root and try to be a better you. Sitting in the council with those fools, you will end up doing falling. Roots man, yeah. You better know yourself. Know yourself, yeah. You better know yourself. Roots man. You better know yourself. Know my brother. You better know my brother.
So we are say a change, a progressive change, not a change of decadence and, you understand, seriously, immorality and so forth. So it's not that we not like change or we are say no change and we are stick in the same groove and everything. Nah. You let people them in. Rome distorts things. See? It's Rome who distort what them call religion and Bible. It's Rome and them friend called Paul, who was called Saul. You understand? Rome did that. And when Rome can't decide not to physically deal with people, they entrap a people's ideology or them culture That's Rome. You understand? Because before them used to just fight people. See? And them still do today, because we can see it. You understand? We've experienced it in our lifetime. You understand? But them have learned over and over and over the decades that there's many methodologies at their disposal, and they use it. Them use it. They infiltrate. Them even take me for destroy me. You understand? So that happened. See? So people that think about, a most black man and woman treasure other than looking at themselves. They will give them best to other than look like themselves, first and foremost. They'll be more polite, more hospitable and everything. The little them know that they have learned and them conjure up, they would easily disseminate that to other than looking like themselves. You understand? Or we get like that is because we don't educate, we haven't developed education among ourselves. See, that's it. What do we have across this earth? We've gone and become practitioners like him. So he's taught us theological education, his theological understandings of his religion and everything. And then we go out there as good students and employees and reproduce the thing. And we take the same religion that's supposed to soothe you and turn it into a business at the behest of him. And then them have another thing called teleangeville. Listen, that's something. Yeah? And it big because it goes all across the world and people have TV, studio, this, that, the other. Then there's the other one that want to be at the top. So them start having jets and evangelists, televangelists. You understand? And all of these things have happened. It's not we, you know. It's we join the people in club. Some of us are chosen by them. And we feel honored. So, question again, what have we done for ourselves? We, the children of the slaves, in the diaspora. We still haven't structuralized ourselves. But we are surviving. We have survived. So we shouldn't be contented on that side. And we have seen people come and impersonate our ancestors and get lands. The people them don't look like us, but what may I say really, them tell a lie, them project that lie, and it's paid benefit and dividends in this world for them. So we're good on the truth and rights level, but we still ain't doing nothing for ourselves. We keep depending. We lay back and depend, like we have said, they are our mothers and fathers. So unless them give us permission, we won't try to do anything. That's stupid. That's stupid. And it's most unfortunate, you know. So the one thing that we took, not even liberty, that we did ourselves. Because you see, most of the students then was all like 2-track. And the man realized over the years, you know, the thing that him have is 4-track and 8-track, 16-track and 24-track and 30. And him still couldn't get the sound and everything. And as much as him never let our thing come on his market and we weren't going there and everything, it looked like we were trying to validate ourselves by him being felt nice about us. He didn't bloody give us guitar or drum. It is the sardine pan and different pans and piece of nylon cord and a stick and and you understand, a nice and a sound was created and the next sound and the next sound, and all of the sound came out of the fact that we come from a people who play a drum. So we got a drum, but then everything else that we created was percussions along with this drum. So that's the early stage. And then on those percussions and that drum, a guitar came, and before that, that's something them call violin, because that's something we could have get our hands on because him had that. We never met that. His thing that. Our guitar was our guitar before we got his guitar. And when you look at what is guitar that we had compared to what our brothers and sisters have on the continent, it's the same thing. It's just that them construct the wood frame and the wood acoustic different to us, where they use tin. And some places for a different sound use the wood. And them at their disposal so many different woods. Hey, I must put them things there up on screen, you know. I tell you, understand. So guidance. Bushman. The man shut down all of the facility them that we were using and we could have used in the bars them. So our songs can't play. But the same man gave an award to one of his people based on the fact that he played our music. Yes, it's got an honorable award from this country. Then a set of people take some of our top artists and merge them with their orchestra and also take them to the Royal Albert Hall and everything. And that made us feel like, yo, the people that like we. No, they were swelling our head with an illusion. And all the monies that our people have made over the years, not one of them ratted went down to Wembley and control the place. But this, a young man from Acne that had the Mandela campaign, Free Mandela and everything, him and his group and his associates did at a Free Mandela concert at Wembley Stadium, not Wembley Hall, Wembley Stadium. May I say that to say, well, you know what, we have far-sighted people, right? And yo, listen here, I tell you. And that brother was not no big time promoter or nothing like that, you know. Him never liked the apartheid. And him created something with some other people to make people understand what that meant and what was actually happening, what it represents. Apartheid. And Winnie Mandela came to England. Why am I saying all that? It's because we let these people and them come and we feel so nice. Next thing we jump in a bed with them and them do this and everything. The whole the whole so-called Saudi Arabian world is like that, you know. They're all under blackmail. Blackmail? they're under some mill. And Nero is responsible for a lot of it. And them got them in them pocket. So them have to change them stance. And now look at us. We see the same thing that's happening. So let me finish the tune. Gone.
Over evil, and the devil me a trample, evil get dismantled, and I see me a praise, lengthen out thy days, I and I gaze, now I bring the fire start to blaze, Eden start to rage, turn another page, I see the wise builders out on the rocks, while the fool builders on the sinking sand, terrible, in a diggity, and but I and I now be them slave. Terrible in a diggity, and but I and I rather die as a brave. Never be them slave, rather bury in my grave. I rather die as a brave for the freedom of my people. See ya, 1,000 million died in fight for freedom. And they still would like to kill 1,000 more. We've been enemies of our own for too long, my people. If we don't centralize this victory can't be won. So I know it a got terrible in a diggity, and but I and I now be them slave. It a got terrible in a diggity, and but I and I rather die as a brave. Hey, we've been used, abused, and brutalized for centuries ago. We work on their sugar plantation for so long. They should pay us all our salaries for labors we have done. Until then, they have paid no fun. So I know, terrible in a diggity, and but I and I now be them slave.
You know, for a lot of people, you know what I mean, them thing there is frightening because the truth. You understand? Seriously. And them grin with you and things, you make you feel say, yeah, they appreciate. Nah, man. Them know what it, nah, man. They know what it actually does and what it represents. You understand? Yeah. So we say guidance.